Hello ladies, we are today in my bedroom and in London, if you are not in England, it's a really cold day. It's been incredibly cold all week, but it's getting towards the 1st of February, which is the day that I'm going to be able to shop again in Zara and other stores because I've had a dry January. But what I kind of do at this time of year is I start to look at what the trends are for spring, summer, think how closely do I want to follow them, see what's in my own wardrobe that can work, and then go shopping. Because otherwise I will kind of see something in a store and forget that shade of pink is really shitty on me. You know, so it's a little bit of thought and process, and we've got the weekend coming out, so I thought if you have time on Sunday morning, ladies, this would be a great thing for you to do. So let's look at what the editors think should be the trends of the season, what the designers have been designing to give inspiration to us. And when I look at this kind of board, and we just shoved it up now, I immediately, and I don't look at magazines that often, but I kind of want to be inspired as well, because I think women have a balance, whatever age they are. My mother, who's 87, will say, Trinny, I'm wearing this pink top. Is it in trend this season? She hasn't let go of that sense of, you know, she wants to feel she's a part of that tribe of women who can feel they are in fashion in some way. And I don't think that leaves us.
Trinny, Keith
yes.
says, the guy we wanted to
Keith,
say hi.
yes.
He says, hey, Trinny, fashion queen.
Oh, Keith, can I just say a very quick aside? Because look what we have here. Good ladies. Yeah, that we prepared that yesterday, Keith, all right? Because there are occasionally men who watch us, and I love that. And I hope you can get tips for whatever you need for in your life. But when I say, hey, ladies, I'm really including you boys too. So when I look at this, I'm drawn to the thing I love the most. You might know by now, I love a stripe. So I think, oh, how fantastic. Stripes are in the season, and I've built up 20 years of stripes, so I know I will be able to shop in my own wardrobe. But how are they wearing stripes, and how can I wear my stripes differently to feel more on trend? So, you know, they're mixing big and small stripes. They're mixing colors of stripes. I'm thinking, okay, for my body shape, do I want a big stripe on the bottom and a small stripe on top? I probably want to reverse it because that would be more flattering. So I'm going to show you a little bit more detail about that later. Then we have the Mad Print Brigade. And I, in my 30s and early 40s, wore a ton of Mad prints, print on print, crazy stuff. And then recently I've been more that sort of Celine Koss inspired look of, you know, clean white shirt, navy trousers, gilet, grey. Dove grey, navy, white are my biggest friends. So I look at that and I think, I'm sort of drawn to it. So I have a suit I bought before Christmas, which is a really mad suit. So I'm going to think, how can I style it up? And then we have, what was the other trend I saw that pink. Yeah. Okay, pink. Now, I have this philosophy that at a stretch, every woman can wear every colour, but the way to wear a colour depends on the shade of that colour, and if the shade is a bit dodgy but you love what it is, what you can wear with that colour to make the colour suit you, or what makeup you can wear to make that suit you too. So we might try and delve into that a bit today. So we got pink, we got yellow, love fucking yellow, love yellow so much.
The 80s.
Oh look, Chloe's going, the 80s, the 80s. Okay, if you are 20, doing the 80s is exciting because you weren't even born then. If you are 50, doing the 80s for the third time, it's kind of like, did I even like it originally? So, you know, a lot of us will look at a trend and it had such emotional memories for us that we'll just reject it. But there's elements in that trend. There's kind of a fun, bold colour. There's a madness. There's definitely a wide shoulder. There's a kind of certain length of skirt. So elements of that are interesting. And also this season, although it's not on here, there's a lot of these big sleeves because I saw this in Celine and we're going to see it diffused down to Koss and to Zara. But a big sleeve actually can be a huge asset for a woman if she's got big boobs and she wants to have a big sleeve down here. It will make her waist look smaller. That'd be great on Chloe. She's got lovely boobs. And, you know, if you're wearing a wide leg trouser, I showed this on Instagram yesterday, if you wear a balloon shirt and a wide leg trouser, it balances out the weight and width of that wide leg high-waisted trouser. So I love that trend for many, many women. There's a sort of cape trend, you know, this kind of drapery. There's a lot of stuff here where, you know, if you're 20 and wearing that, you'll look too cool for school. Mm-hmm. And if you're 35, 40 wearing that, you'll think, oh my God, have I turned into my mother? You know, so there's all these things that go with us looking at these trends, and then we see colours, you know, which colour is in season. That was what was on the catwalk. That is, you know, the rainbow. So you could kind of say any colour is strong, but definitely when we go in the high street shopping, we'll see colours dominate. So I took all that, shoved it on the wall, and then I went to my wardrobe and I thought, what have I got already that's kind of in that trend, and how can I wear it? So I'm going to end with my mad suit, all right? But I'm just going to start with stripes, all right? So in fact, I'm going to show you this. I have got, and you might have known it from, let me just see if this goes. Oh, no, it's okay, Claire.
I'm just showing the clothes now.
Oh, that's so
the
sweet.
Colours.
Okay, colour,
The
brilliant.
prints. Oh, there's a mad necklace here.
Oh, there's a mad necklace.
Amazing.
Yes,
I love
there
this
is.
one.
Okay.
Okay, Trinny, okay, cool.
All right, so you might remember this shirt, which I got from ASOS, and a really lovely woman. Do you remember her name? The woman who got this shirt. We had a size 16. Anyway, we sent it to a Facebook lady, and I hope you're enjoying the shirt as much as I love the shirt. Yes? Janka! And you're from, where is she, in Slovakia? Yes, Janka, if you watch this, I hope you're enjoying the shirt. So there's my old season shirt, and normally I would have worn this with a navy trouser and my I can sort of show you the idea now, but you know, with a sort of brogue and a kind of safe, you know, I'd have worn it with a, hold on, ladies, I can just do this right now. I would have worn it with this navy Zara jacket, okay. So that's kind of conservative and my sort of classic way to wear stripes. I always think a stripe or a breton, which is really the other way. I associate a breton, which is like that French fisherman's jumper. But I feel it kind of makes a woman feel totally timeless and kind of young. Let's use that word. Because if you're 30, you might want to feel 20. But it just makes you feel cool and fun and fresh. So I like it like this. But then I thought, okay, spring, summer is going to come at some stage. But I want to be prepared. Can I just tell you what I did with this out of interest? I cut the sleeve of this, and I don't know if I ever showed you this, but this was a Zara, digressing, a Zara jacket, which had a bunched up 3/4 length sleeve, and I couldn't bear it, so I went inside and I cut the seam, and I just let go of the stitching, and then it turned into a jacket with a nice long sleeve. You might have some jackets which had that kind of bunched up stitching, and you're a bit bored with them, consider letting it down. So spring, summer is coming. I have a jacket I got about 10 years ago from this company. It calls Jacket. I can't remember the name of the company. It's by the by. The principle here is, can you mix prints? So can you mix a stripe and a print? And I think it's a really fun thing to do. But the most important thing is that you get a tone of colour going through it that gives it a relationship. So it gives the two items a relationship with each other. So this is in a kind of very similar shade of blue. I'm going to even let that stripe pop out here. I haven't even had a chance to look at it in the mirror. Do we like it, Chloe?
Yeah.
But I just feel it's fresh. It's more spring. And my striped shirt has now taken on a different look. And if we were full into summer, then I might go into my wardrobe and take my Zara wide leg trouser and wear it sort of fresh,
Okay.
like that. All right, and imagine,
They love the shirt.
you know,
They love
like
the
that.
shirt.
And that kind of has now given this striped shirt a whole new life in a totally different direction. So that's high on summer. This could kind of be in a few weeks' time, and how I wear it by itself is for now. So that's a striped shirt. And when I was talking earlier, if you're bigger on the bottom and smaller on the top, if I'm doing a stripe, I might do a more flattering, narrower stripe on the bottom and a kind of bigger stripe on top, because I think that would actually balance out your body better. And vice versa, if you are very big boobed and smaller here, do a kind of smaller stripe on your top half and a bigger stripe on your bottom half. Yes, I think I'm getting that right. All right, so stripes, fun, we like it. All right, let's look at colour.
Barbara is really happy to catching you live.
Oh, Barbara, hello. Nice to see you. Where are you from, Barbara? I know, Miss Barbara's in America. Is that Barbara in America?
Probably.
Is that Barbara Apfel?
Yes!
Yes, Barbara! How are you? I love your comments. Thank you for joining us. So, okay, let's talk yellow. Now, shades of yellow. can be tricky. And I have a yellow that's really my best yellow, all right, which is this yellow. It's kind of a lemon yellow. It's a soft one. It doesn't wash me out too much. It's not too acid. So I kind of like that yellow, all right, there. Don't know if you can see, I can't bear to do yellow and black, so I would normally do this with a white trouser, but there's my yellow. If I wear, so you can see what it does to my skin tone, all right? Now, if I was to try, so I can wear this on its own. If I was to try that yellow by itself, it slightly washes me out. And what I'll have to do is wear a different lipstick, slightly stronger lipstick, and probably wear something on top to diffuse the yellow. So this is yellow by itself. This is yellow that needs diffusion with a necklace or with makeup. And then you've got a kind of yellow print. So I might do, if I'm doing yellow, I got this actually in South Africa, for any of you watching me when I was in South Africa. But I love the idea of when you wear a sort of little thing, you might have some of these in your summer wardrobe. They're what I call shirt dress, but they have a dual purpose. You can wear them closed as a shirt dress done up. You can wear them open over trousers, and I would probably be doing this look for spring, summer over a white trouser. So I've got the trouser of the season, which if I look interestingly at this board, trousers are still quite cropped or very mannish and oversized, which is a tricky style to wear. Yeah, you know, if you're not the perfect shape. So I like a crop, high-waisted. I think it's a universally flattering trouser, and it makes you feel you're in fashion. You know, what I am letting go of, I digress so much, is the, you know, the flared jean, the boot-cut jean. I haven't worn now. I was seeing these on my bed and thinking, I put those on and it makes me just feel boring. So I've realised I've rejected jeans, and quite a few of you asked me why don't I wear jeans, and I think my body changed, and I loved the feeling of different fabrics, and I think I just wear jeans now in the countryside or when I'm in a place skiing and I don't know. Anyway, I'm digressing. But yellows together. So if you're wearing a print, you could underneath put a bright colour from that print, or actually let me show you how I do that. Let's say you are wearing your bottom heavy and you're wearing a print skirt, okay? I would probably take the lightest colour of the print and wear it on my top half. If I was top heavy like Chloe, she would wear the skirt and she might take nearly the black or the kind of darky khaki and wear that on the top, and that would balance out her body the best. So where you place prints is very important, and how big the prints are is important. If you, I usually generally go for a smaller print, because a small abstract print, you still see my face before you see the print. All right, like that. I think you can still, it's quite a bright print. If I were to wear a kind of check type of print, this is a more wintry print, but I like to layer this with something, still you would probably see my face before that print because it's a very diffused print. I'd like to show you the wrong print, but I might not have the wrong print here. But let me do, okay, I can do this. You all admired this dressing gown, which I think some newspaper said, oh my goodness, her dressing gown.
They're asking for apple figure. What
apple figure? Yes, apple figure print-wise.
Yeah.
So I would say an apple, just for everyone there, to me, is a lady who has got a boob, a bit of a tummy, generally quite long legs, and might not go in so much at the waist. So I quite like for an apple that I do a print, small print inside on the top half, and then I might do a plain jacket over. And what I want that jacket to do for an apple shape is to give you a really good waist where you think you might have lost it or don't have it. So buying the jacket one size smaller, might be tight on the arms, but it will keep your shoulders back. Don't do it up, and let it work as a corset to your shape and go in. So if you've got print here and block here, it works like body contour, and what it would do is to slimline and give your figure more of an hourglass than an apple. So that's what I do a lot with ladies with print, and then keep it clean on the leg or clean on the skirt. All right, so a mixture of print, and you can wear a whole print dress. You know, if you're an apple, a lot of apples do look good in a dress which has some kind of draping here and comes up slightly higher than your waist because your tummy might be an issue, but just gives a focus on a side, and then you can wear a print. I think prints can look really good, but the size of the print is key. So for me, I'm going to show you this lovely dressing gown, which was a gift, by the way, at Christmas from anyway, it was a gift from a lovely girl and her mum. It's, for me, like that as a dress, too much, because it's a very big flower. But when I wear it as a dressing gown and I have the line of black on it and there's not so much print all around my face, it works.
Where is your top from?
My top, this is an old COS top. All right, so yellow, we've gone on to yellow. Let me just do another thing about yellow. Okay, when you're wearing the yellow that isn't your perfect yellow, how to diffuse it? Yeah, exactly. Because I think that if I look at, this is a jacket, and I didn't know if I should get rid of it because it's that kind of weird verging on the acid. So if I put this on, I mean, I'm wearing it with grey, which is, yes.
I'm asking you.
Yeah.
How do you know what is your right yellow?
What is your right yellow? Okay, so I look in the mirror. If I look in the mirror with this, I mean, this is a bad example, but I'm going to show you. I look in the mirror with this, and I feel I'm a little bit drawn. Can you see that? I'm just, it's sort of the colours wearing me, and I faded. My eyes have become a bit bluer, actually, because of the acidness, but my skin tone is slightly worried. And if I do that, my skin tone is softened.
And your eyes pop out.
And my eyes pop out. So if I wear this, the way it will work really much better for me is if I do a white underneath it. So I'm just going to do here a quick little white shirt, just to give you...
Stephanie says, no, you look gorgeous, even with the other one.
You're so sweet, but it's kind of, we can see the light here, and maybe the camera
is a bit weird.
Yeah, the light might be a bit weird, so it might be difficult for us to see. If I turn off the light here, will it be better for you to see? Look. So now I've got it with white, all right. It's sort of freshened it up than if I just had it like that. Can you see the difference now?
Try again?
Can you see that difference? There.
Yes.
So the white allows me to wear it, basically. So that's my little tip. But sometimes colours need brightness underneath them. Another example of this is pink is in season. Now my best pink is that kind of wonderful bougainvillea. It lifts me up, it lifts my spirit. I love this as a colour. The colour that doesn't really suit me is that kind of baby pink, like that.
Yeah.
Because it slightly washes me out.
Do it with the light off.
Do it with the light off. Okay. All right. So do it. Okay. So do it. Come here, Chloe. So you need to look in the mirror, ladies. You need to take 3 pinks, and so I'm going to do the first one. That bougainvillea. My eyes look bluer. My skin tone is fine, and my hair is a good tone. Got that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I try baby pink, which my hair is darker now. When it was a bit blonder, but a weird blondie orange, it didn't look good. But this, I feel, slightly washes me out, and my skin doesn't look so good.
Yeah.
But I could wear it if I wear it with white, because white allows it to just not get so close to my face, and it just pops the colour and makes it sharper. Can you tell that, Chloe?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so, but still, you can tell it's not my best colour because it's slightly draining away from me. So my thought is, I think I might give this to somebody because it's not great. And I'm looking in the mirror and I'm thinking I can wear it, but it's not my favourite. It's a Zara Coat. I've worn it twice, and the reason I bought it is I thought, pink, I want to wear pink, and it's not the right pink. This is a really good thing for you to know before you're going shopping with me next week. So, ladies, a pink Zara Coat, oversized, so it fit between an 8 and a 12. I'm actually going to get rid of that. Now, let's go to the Mad Print.
Yes.
And also, actually, before yellow. Let's say you're nervous of wearing yellow and you don't really want to wear yellow and you think, oh, no, it's not my colour. Consider instead just wearing a necklace, just wearing something, just wearing, you know, a mad shoe with, like, I've got these old trainers here with a bit of yellow in them. You know, it might seem the smallest amount, but it just actually will make you feel, I'm doing something. Then, here, I've got here, do it this way around, Chloe. Just a little bit of mad yellow necklace. which leads me on to the power of a statement necklace. So this season we can look again and we can see a lot of big necklaces in these trends here. So, you know, there's choker necklaces, there's oversized rings, there's tons of layering of necklaces together. There's a lot of sort of tribal inspired, African inspired necklaces. And I have a drawer of necklaces. And I think it's a lovely thing to collect. I've collected them over the years and I will show you how I collect them. Come over here. So this is how anal I am, all right? So I would always have my necklaces and they'd break and I'd then hang them on my cupboard. I love that system actually. I put nails in my cupboard and I hung them on. That worked really well. And then I moved, and when I moved I put them all in boxes. But I sort of have, you know, collar necklaces, and these are a mad selection. I got this 10 years ago from Miu Miu and I must have worn it 100 times. This is one that I just got now from, I think it was M&S. This morning was... she gave it to me, where is it? £5, I think, from Banana Republic or something. They were having a closing down sale. I have this mad piece of sort of ebony, which I got from an Israeli junk store. So I collect them, and some years I never wear them, but then suddenly I bring them out again because they help me to be a part of a seasonal trend. So this one, you don't want to do yellow, just do a mad yellow necklace on black. So one time I think black and yellow go. I have other mad necklaces which we've got down here. I'm going to show you. These are some of my favourite mad necklaces. This one I got at H&M for $6.99, but I'm going to show you later how it works in an outfit. But this is something that transforms a white kaftan in the summer into an evening dress. This is a bit of plastic jewellery I got from a lady in Israel who is called Liat Ginsberg, and I wore these a lot on different shows and I loved them, and they varied from sort of 20 to £100, but I collected so many. And then that phase of my life was over, but I've rediscovered them now, and I thought these could play a fun part because there were some stripes in this necklace, and maybe I could put that on a striped shirt and layer it. So, you know, necklaces are very, very good investments. And
Trinny,
yes.
Atara is asking for big bust. What kind of necklaces they can wear?
Okay, so here's Chloe big bust. All right, let's just do. So I'm going to do two things for Chloe. Right, she hasn't got on a...
Nothing. I just had a
You've
blue,
got nothing on there, Chloe.
plain navy like you are now.
Yeah. So I would say Chloe could do... I'm going to take the camera that way. So Chloe, put that on. Chloe could do a big statement necklace, but long, all right? So there, it's kind of actually, I think, with the necklace, when you wear a high neck jumper, keep the jacket on,
Okay.
Chloe, it's fine, but just come back there a bit. All right, so take it off for a second, Chloe.
Yeah. The necklace?
Yeah, just take it off the necklace.
Right.
All right. So that's, you know, her Chloe's fitted jacket, quite oversized.
Yeah.
She's doing navy instead of black, which is a move on for Chloe.
Yeah, thanks for Trinny.
Yeah, thank you, darling. But then putting the necklace on, it kind of then gives Chloe this shape and this curve. And the longer the necklace, I think, the better when you have big boobs, because you want to go over the point of the cliff and you want to come down again. And you can have one that nestles into your boobs, but I think it really does give a good svelteness to an outfit. So that's your necklace moment.
Right.
There you go. Okay.
So you advise them to have long ones?
Yes, I say long, and I do a lot on This Morning, where if a woman has big boobs, I will do a long necklace and a little, you know, long thin necklace and then a bigger bauble on the end. But here is a bad place to end. I think they should be lower. And I think ones that are here, when you have big boobs, it fights with your boob. And chokers can be tricky because, very oddly, women who have bigger boobs tend to, not everyone, have a shorter neck, and or an appearance of a shorter neck because your boob is taking up the room. So you want to elongate your neck, and if you wear a choker, you cut off your neck and you suddenly get straight to the boobs. So I think a longer necklace opens up that line for you and gives a really beautiful look. Now,
Thank you.
thank you, darling. So I'm going to talk through wearing the tricky suit, and I've got a very mad way to wear it. I am going to take this suit. This is the kind of thing that if you have a partner in your life, and I did put this on and say, what do you think? And he went, are you kidding? And yet, when I put it on, I just felt so great. So I'm going to just, actually, what am I going to put it on with? Am I going to do that lace or am I going to do that jump? I don't know. We'll try both.
Okay.
But, you know, I thought to myself, have I made a huge error here? All right. Have I just done such a bad moment? I was too scared, in fact, last week. I bought it in the sale before Christmas. I was too scared to wear it on this morning because I thought I'll get so many comments. And I usually never think that. So there was definitely a hesitation in my decision as to whether I should or shouldn't wear it. But I want to give some women who might have something like this, originally from the 70s, or go vintage shopping and find it, the opportunity to wear it. So we've got a rather mad cropped trouser. I'm wearing it with a wedge. I'm wearing a black tight underneath, a black shoe and a black tight, but I've got a really deep wedge because I want to keep a manliness but a funness. I am then putting over my difficult to wear yellow top, so I'm really challenging myself here. And then I'm putting on top of that again my jacket. So that is taking two colours that aren't fantastic on me, but what I want to put on top of it isn't in my bloody bedroom. Okay, but anyway, some options. One of those necklaces that I love, which really speaks volumes about me, in which this woman Liette Ginsberg did, is my parrot necklace. So I have a tendency that when I know I'm going down a really perilous road of being a bit outrageous, then to actually pile on the outrage and go for it. And I have that belief in dressing, and there are days when you dress entirely for yourself, not for your girlfriend, not for your husband, not for the people walking down the street or your office workers. This is a you moment. So this is my mad me moment.
They love your suit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. But it is something that I can understand people find tricky. But I think what I'm trying to say, and I'm going to end with, because I've got a dry mouth from so much chatting, is prints are strong this season. If you're wearing a print and it's kind of loud, in a weird way, make it louder to make it quieter, if that makes any sense to you. And because we're in winter and I don't want to scare the people I'm going to have a meeting with, I'm actually going to put over it a nice conservative coat and just have, I don't know if I'll get the jacket up with the coat. Let me just see if that's actually going to happen. It might not happen. Oh, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Yes, it might just. Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay, it's
It's on.
No, it's so not going to happen.
Kind of not
I will
on.
have to find another coat. Oh, I'll have to find another coat. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Because I dress always to go out with you, so I'm just going to do that now. I'm going to take that. Am I going to take that and wear it with it? See, would I do that? I might do that, but then it doesn't go on again. I'm going to take a raincoat because it probably is going to rain. Let's do that. I'm going to take a raincoat and I'm taking the khaki of the jacket and I'm just putting that on. I've got my mad thing and I might start off like that. I quite like when I do a jacket to do a little safety pin there and have the print like that. That's just me. Just showing you me. I better go to my meeting now. It's been a kerfuffle, but let's get inspired because you know what's going to happen is on the 1st of February, I'm going to be out there at Zara on the high street saying, oh, look at all those lovely choices and making some for us. So I'll see you soon.
Bye.